Hello, my friends. It is the 29th of October 2018. It's Monday, and we're starting off the week with several Indiegogos. Two that I won't show you because they're a little more adult oriented. Just letting you know, if you want to see a more adult type comic or graphic novel, I should say, please go to Indiegogo, thumb through, and you will find two new ones that popped up this weekend that are adult oriented. But I have four of them for you today. Our first one that I have for you is called Bright Eyes. It is dubbed an adventure fantasy. Looks interesting. The video shows a lot of the art. Doesn't really tell a lot about the story. From what I could read, from what I could gather, some village gets attacked by a bunch of creatures, and it seems to happen again, and the only way to stop it is someone has to be brave enough to go through the woods to get somewhere. That's all they say. I'm scrolling here, I'm showing you the art. The art is very interesting. It's not the greatest art I've ever seen, but it really looks good. We can see that I'm assuming that's our hero. I do not know. That's all the art, so I'm not going to go any further, and we will get down to what is going on. All right. This will be up for a month. Their goal is $500. They are at $33 so far. For $3, you get a digital comic. For $5, you get a digital comic with a bonus. The bonus consists of pictures and design documents for the issue. For $10, you get a digital copy, which is the deluxe edition, which is bonus art, sketches, and all the PSD files. For $25, you get a digital copy and a personalized sketch. And for $40, okay, for $40 you supposedly get some sex scene, whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Okay, so be forewarned. And this is all in digital, which is probably why he's not looking for so much. But being a person who likes tangible stuff, as digital stuff does disappear after a while, hey, if you're into it, you can scoop this one up. Our next one is called Dominions. This is about 6 friends who get together as adults, and they find that they must stop the Antichrist from getting the Holy Grail. The video shows a lot of art, doesn't get into the story very much, but I will scroll down here and I will show you a lot of the art. And I do like this art. It is very nicely drawn, very well colored. We've got our ghoul here. And I do believe these are some of our heroes. As you can see, everybody is just a little tiny bit different. We've got one with a sword, one with a gun, one in a what looks like some sort of mech suit, one that looks like he's ready to come from the medieval times, and a really large dude with a flag. And that is the end of the art for that one. So let's get up and tell you the details on it. This will be up for 2 months. Their goal is $7,999. Might as well say $8,000. They are at $789 so far. For $50, which is the first perk that they show, you get a bonus perk, a signed copy of a 96 graphic novel, an original high quality art print, black and white, 4 black and white pages. One from each chapter. You get quite a lot of stuff there. 4 of those are claimed already. For $25, you get the graphic novel, which is usually the going rate for most of these. 6 of them are claimed on that one. For $100, you get a super bonus pack, signed copy of Dominions, 2 original high quality art, 8 pages of black and white from each. Basically, you double what you get for $50. Not quite a good deal, but hey. And there are some higher tiers, as you can see. If you're interested in this one, all the links will be down in the description below. Our next one, we come to some of my pet peeves. Number 1, no video. Don't like that. Number 2, barely telling you what the story's about other than it's about cage fighters. And somehow it is based on the old serials from the 1930s to the 1950s. I have no idea how that's going to work out, but... And my other pet peeve, no art. Don't like that. This will be up for 2 months. Hopefully these guys wake up, do a little bit more, do a video, talk about yourself, talk about the story. You are selling this. They are looking for 15,000. I think that's a little ambitious. They are at 110. For $5, you get a digital copy. For $15, you get a printed copy and a digital copy. That's pretty inexpensive. This is going to be a 12-issue series if they continue with it. For $25, you get you get to be named in the comic, a thank you, some page reviews. Actually, you get a lot of stuff, which is kind of cool. And for $100, which they call the main event, pun intended, obviously, backers at this level will receive, you will be a character in the book. You will get a signed copy of the book. You will also get a digital copy available upon request. Your name in the thank you on all 12 issues, and a 4-page review will be mailed to you. Don't exactly know what the difference between that one and that one is, but oh, okay, one you get your, I don't know. Anyway, you can check this one out if it interests you. Like I said, hopefully these people do a video and do a little better of a description. And our last one. If you ever saw Aliens and you wanted to see it in a graphic novel by some other name, here you go. Not knocking this, but this is not an original idea. You know, this was done in Aliens many years ago. Somebody just took the story, rewrote it a bit. But I can say I love this guy's art. That looks pretty cool for a creature. Again, hello aliens. The art that he does is very, very well done. This reminds me of some of the art that I used to see in heavy metal that I absolutely loved. I mean, it's kind of dark when it needs to be, kind of grainy when it needs to be. Other than that, it's very, very sharp. I do like the way this is drawn. Here are our people out in outer space exploring a planet, and then all of a sudden some stuff happens. They get back on the ship. We have our obligatory co-worker with an alien, but this time it's on her back. Kind of Star Trek-y on that one. And then we get to Earth, and Earth is trying to do something. The art is beautiful on this, and he shows a lot of it here, which is nice. And here's our space person, woman, miner, whatever she is. Oh, let's go to the variant covers. There are some variant covers for this. There's one of them. This one, which is really cool. I do like this cover. And this is why I say very much Star Trek. In one of the Star Treks, these creatures burrow into their backs and into their necks and actually take over their bodies. There's one of the creatures. Another variant cover there. Very well done. I do like the art on this. And that's all for the art. So let's scroll up to the top and give you all the nitty gritty on it. Okay. This one is going to be up for a month. He is looking for $4,500. He is at $25 so far. For $10, you get digital copies of all 3 issues. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention that. This is, I didn't say the name either, my apologies. Judas Breed is the name of the comic. It is a reprint, and there is comic 1, 2, and 3. So, getting back down to the perks. $10 gives you digital copy of all 3. For $20, you get a hard copy of 1, 2, and 3. And digital copies of 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty good. 20 bucks? That is pretty good. For $25, you get hard copies of all 3 books, digital copies of each book, and a set of 3 bookmarks. For $30, you get digital copy of each book, a set of 3 bookmarks, and a mini print, which I guess is a drawing. I'm not too sure I like that one too much. For $35, we get the mini print again. For $40, we get digital copies of each book, 3 bookmarks, signed copy of each book, and 4 signed mini cards. There are other higher perks. If you are interested, by all means, go down and check them out. It is Monday. Last week was absolutely atrocious for comics. Nothing really came out, so I didn't post anything. Hopefully we get a little bit more life this week. As usual, all the links for these will be in the description below. Please like, share, and subscribe, as the bigger I get, the more people I can help. And as to that, my friends, hopefully we will see you tomorrow, and I want you all to have an absolutely fantastic evening.